Hi, I'm Star Jones. Over the last 25 years, I've had the privilege of interviewing everyone who is anyone, the famous and the infamous. Really interesting people, from presidents and their first ladies to kings and queens, movie stars and pop stars, captains of industry, heads of state, sports personalities, innovative entrepreneurs, and some really cool everyday people. They've all sat down for the Star treatment. Tell us a little bit about your experience in the Navy.
A couple times we came from Europe to the United States in the middle of a hurricane. And the ship was a small ship. And when you ate and in the hallway. If someone wants the salt down there, you put it in front of them. When the ship goes, the salt goes down to them. And so I decided that's not what I want to spend a career doing. So I decided that the Air Force would be different. Just before the Air Force, I ran in the Boston Marathon. I went in the Air Force and I got married.
What is it like to train for a marathon?
It's a lot of work. After the Air Force, I ran teen marathon and other long distance races. And I used to run every day, just about almost every day.
What do you think has been your greatest professional or personal accomplishment?
Well, the first one was my computer programming. And my second one is my triple jump that I took up at 70. And my third one is about my daughter and what happened with her.
Tell us a little bit about your background.
I made my career in programming. When I got out of the service, just before I got out, we took the Sunday paper and there was a little flyer in it. And if you answer these questions and mail it in, if you pass, they'll get back to you. And they got back to me in 2 or 3 days and said I was accepted to computer programming school. So I went down to Syracuse, New York. We were up in Watertown, New York. Went to Syracuse, and I went to school for a year. I graduated number 2, and at that point, somebody in Green, New York hired me, and I worked there for a year. While I was out there, I became the past post commander of the Veterans of Foreign Wars. I coached Little League, but then I had to give all that up to come back home. And when I applied for a job at White River Junction at Cross Companies, my boss hired me immediately, right on the spot, and the company went out of business. And so I got another job right in my hometown at Joy Manufacturing, computer programming.
You became an advocate for special education. Why?
We adopted our daughter. She was young, 6 weeks old when we adopted her. We got her from Catholic Charities, but there was a problem. We didn't know what it was. We brought her to her doctor, and the doctor didn't know. So what we ended up doing, my wife went down, and then her mother, and brought her to Boston Children's Hospital. And they said, there's something wrong, we don't know what it is, but we want to keep her overnight, and we think we'll find out what it is. So we brought her there, and the next day they said she has cerebral palsy and a triple scoliosis of her spine.
Wow.
Shriners Hospital said she was going to live, probably be lucky to have her be 30 years old. And just a couple weeks ago, she turned 51.
What a blessing that is.
Yeah.
What is the most rewarding aspect of what you do?
I traveled a heck of a lot. It was a lot different then. We traveled because they didn't have laptops and all that you have nowadays, and you had to go to the site and do the work on site.
Tell us about some of your successes in athletics.
I got asthma about 65 years old, and at 65 I decided I had been doing 5 and 10K road races in the Senior Olympics, and I had to find something that wasn't long distance. So I was at the track and I saw some people just running the length of the track and jumping. I said, gee, that's not too far to run. I should be able to do that. So I tried that, and at 65 I took up the long jump. And then at 70, I says, triple jump looks pretty easy. I'll try that. It looks almost like the long jump, except you gotta do 3 of them. So I started the triple jump at 70.
What are the things that make you most proud?
I've been in every Senior Olympics in the Nationals since 1995. I'm 81 now. I'm still competing. I went to the 2019 Olympics. I got 3rd place in the triple jump.
If you had to summarize your life's work in one single word, what would it be?
Perseverance.
Tell us about your family and what influence they had in your life.
Oh, they gotta stay with you and believe in everything that you believe in.
This is a legacy feature. So what would you like your legacy to be?
I don't know, just that I was lucky.
How would you like to be remembered?
I would like to be remembered by my jumping, my triple jump.
Sir, tell me, what does being a Marquee Who's Who listee mean to you?
Oh, I was proud to be chosen.
And we're proud to have you. Thank you so very much. I'm Star Jones for Marquee Who's Who, profiling the leaders of society, men and women who are contributing to the nation's development and achievement. Stay tuned to this channel for more interesting features on truly exceptional people.